Okay, hold on. A lamp. Alright, so what we're doing is a game review for The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. And pretty much the gameplay is just like any other Legend of Zelda game. You find weapons. Well, you don't find weapons in this one. I'll get to that later. But it was a lot of dungeons, a lot of bosses and such. And basically, the story, you're trying to take out this guy named Yuga, who's taking people and changing them into pictures for his idea of a perfect world, and Link is supposed to stop him. And in that game, you can actually turn into a picture, as you can see right here. And you can walk around walls and get through cracks and stuff. And that helps you when you're looking for treasures and such. It's on the Nintendo 3DS. And it was fun. I gotta say, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I hated how, like, Juvio, the one who was giving you the weapons, you had to buy them from him at his shop, which his shop was your house. Like, what the fuck? You let this guy come live in your house, and now he's selling stuff to you, and he's changed it into a shop. And you know you hate it, and then he's just like, nah, whatever, I don't care. Like, it's ridiculous. I couldn't stand that part. I liked the fighting. It wasn't like, a lot of change and stuff. It was more like hit, 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 die. It wasn't like defense, hit, stuff like that. There were a lot of hidden treasures. There were a lot of hidden stuff that you could get. Such as like the boots you can get to swim. Because they don't tell you about those. You just find it. Like someone gives you a hint and tells you where to look. And then you go to the witch's house and then you cross sides and you go meet the princess of the Zelda people who were swimming. They were like sea creatures or somewhat sea creatures or something like that. I couldn't really describe it. Like aliens almost, or dragons. They breathe fire, but they could swim, basically. So, I guess they were like water dragon people. There you go. That's better. So, going back to Juvio, there's one thing that he did to help me. Like, there's one thing I did like. He was like an on and off character. Like, at certain points it was like, you jerk, go away. And at other points it was like, oh, okay, he's cool. Because he gave me this bandit on my arm. Like a rubber band or a bracelet on my arm. And when I got attacked by Yuga, I was able to escape the wall because of what he gave me. So he was helping me. So that was pretty cool. So that's how I was able to do this. Okay. You're probably wondering why they called it A Link Between Worlds. So basically what you're doing, you get 3 pendants to fight Yuga inside of the Princess Zelda castle. And you fight Yuga for a good minute or two. Now, Yuga looks kind of like a girl. It was weird. But you were fighting Yuga. And after you beat him, he sends you into the wall. And like I said, you teleport off of it. And then you have to chase him again. And that's when you get sent to the second world of Link. And there's another princess on the other side of that world. And basically the people over there are mean. The side monsters are stronger. And there are passages to get back to your world in that place. And so this is where I get to the problem on why I did a game review for this so early. See, in the second world, there were like 8 dungeons. And I was okay with that. Because I said, I told you in the game that it was going to be really, really long. I told the viewers that it was going to be long because of the different dungeons and the different hidden passages and such. And there were a lot of hidden things, like the witch's place where you can sell stuff and get money. The place where you get the stone gloves so you can lift up rocks. But I found a dungeon and I went to it because it was the closest one by. And what you're doing is you're trying to save this one person and trying to get the thief girl. You're trying to get her out of the prison that she was locked in because she saw her boss, who must be Yuga. She saw her boss put a painting somewhere. So she got put in a cage, and I'm trying to help her escape, and she was going to show me where it was. And it got to a point where I was stuck, and I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? I mean, like, how am I supposed to continue if I'm stuck, if I can't leave the room? It said, you know, how you can merge with the walls. I was trying to do that, but I couldn't because the candles were in the way. Plus, I couldn't swim underneath the bars that were there. And there wasn't nothing hidden, so like a switch or something I could use to help me out. That's in part 22 if you want to see it. And I was stuck. So now, like, I can't leave because if I leave, they won't let me. She'll be like, what are you doing? You're supposed to help me escape. So, there's like, I'm stuck. I have no other choice but to do that. And unless you know what to do, I mean, if you can help me out, I would appreciate that. But I can't do it if I'm stuck like that. So, basically, I'm going to rate this game, because I enjoyed it, I'm going to rate it a 7 out of 10. Because it was fun, and it was just like the Legend of Zelda games. It was like a basic platformer style game. But, the sucky part was the part where I got stuck on, and it didn't make any sense. And that pretty much just dropped it down 3 points right there. So, unless you can help me out, and tell me, you know, what I should do when I get to that spot. Again, it's in part 22. If you can help me out and tell me what I need to do there, then I'll continue to play. But otherwise, I'll just like, this will be the final review for this game, and I'll probably never play it again. So, thanks for watching this game review for The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. 7 out of 10. Goodbye.